Hello, welcome to Tabara's Tabernacle of Energy Healing. In this video, I'm going to go over what is integrative energy therapy and what services I provide at Tabara's Tabernacle. To begin, my name is Stephanie Seymour, and I have a master's in social work, and I'm also an advanced integrative energy therapy practitioner. So to begin with, a little bit about my journey is I received my bachelor's of social work and I worked in juvenile probation and parole. Then I achieved my master's of social work and I obtained what's called an LCSW, which is a licensed clinical social worker. And I was employed in specialized foster care, a school social worker, and outpatient therapist. I then switched to being wife and mom for several years and discovered tarot and oracle reading, and recently achieved my advanced level of integrative energy therapy healing. So what is integrative energy? It is an energy therapy to remove the issues out of your tissues. And this was created at the Center of Being by Stevan J. Thayer. And it uses violet angelic energy ray delivered through your practitioner or myself from the healing angels of the energy field to connect with your 12-strand spiritual DNA. And in this healing, it is administering a rebalancing to the areas of your cellular memory map through a process of energizing, triggering, releasing, and integrating. And in those processes, I am led to compassionately release the limiting energy patterns in physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual layers of your human energy field. And that is done in the releasing step, is where we clear the energy from those layers. And we'll go more into that in more detail. So to begin with, we all have a soul's mission. And this involves what we want to complete in this life. And that includes certain experiences we want to have, different wisdoms we want to develop, spiritual mastery we would like to build, ways in which we'd like to serve others, and we want to experience pure joy. So the energy of bringing our soul's mission to life, the 4 E's. And this is what the healings through integrative energy seek to provide for you. So to begin with, our body is broken into 4 areas. Area 1 is the energetic potential of your soul's mission. And this is where you're able to even just envision that there's something more than this. There's more than just being a human and doing the 9 to 5. Often this awakening happens, this opening in this area is, and we'll go into what more details of each area, but this is often through a traumatic or shocking event, a life-changing event, when we begin to tap into that energetic potential. Area 2 is where we start to envision our soul's mission. So we're able to actually see it and connect some dots and open up to some of our gifts. And then area 3 is embracing it, where we are starting the action plan to bringing it to life, taking classes, finding our soul tribe, doing YouTube, meetup groups, those sort of things. And then area 4 is where we're enacting it, where we open up our practice of healing it, for example, or if you're meant to be a teacher, whatever you discover as your soul's mission, it's where you actually put it into action. So going into further detail about each of those areas, you could see in the picture the different angels that are associated with integrative energy. And each of the integration points that are cleared through the healing has an angel assigned to it. Some of them are associated with chakras, but not all of them. And so the area 1, which is the energetic potential, this is healing Archangel Ariel. And her healing gift is your soul's mission. And this is your 8th chakra. It's your Soulstar, which is your soul's mission. And she helps to clear your limiting human will. And she also is over the first chakra, your root chakra, which is grounding. And then we move to area 2, and this is your 7th chakra, your crown, and your 6th chakra, your third eye. So if you look in the picture here, that glowing light at the top is your soul star. And it's about 4 feet all around you and your energy field. And then stepping down from there is healing Archangel Raphael of divine illumination over your 7th chakra, your crown. And this archangel helps to clear our illusion of separation. And then healing Archangel Gabriel of divine direction, he is over our 6th chakra, your third eye, helps to clear the uncertainty and distrust. And moving down, we go into area 3 of embracing our soul's mission. We have healing angel Celestina of creative expression, and this is your 5th chakra. And this is broken up into 2 healing processes. In the front, we do the throat and lungs, and then we clear in the back is the neck. And this helps to clear the swallowing of self-expression. And then we move down to healing angel Faith, of faith and the freedom it brings. And she is associated with the shoulders, and she helps to clear the worshiping, the opinions of others, or the shoulds that we put on our life. And then healing angel Cassiel of unconditional love is the 4th chakra, or the heart chakra, and she helps to clear the heartache and betrayal. And continuing in area 3, we have healing angel Daniel of forgiveness. And this is also split separately, where you have the spleen on the left side, which is more resentment. And then the liver and gallbladder is more anger. And that's helping to clear the judgment from self and others. And then we do a different process in the arms, which is about releasing opposition, struggle, and limitations and imprinting harmony. And I'll go into more detail on that in a slide in a little bit. And then area 4, we have healing angel Sarah of empowerment. This is the 3rd chakra, the solar plexus, adrenals, and stomach. And she helps to clear powerlessness caused by self and others. And then we have healing Archangel Michael of protection, which is the 2nd chakra, the sacral or the kidneys. And he helps us to clear fear, especially the fear of living our soul's mission. And then we do the legs, releasing constriction and victimization and imprinting action. Also, we'll go over that in just a second. So here that is. This is a little different process. It's a muscle tension relaxation technique versus the applying slight pressure to an integration point on you. So we'll do 3 processes on the arms and 2 on the legs. One is a pushing away, then a lifting up, and then a pulling towards on the arms. And then the legs, there's a spreading apart and then a bringing together. So as I listed earlier with the arms, the first one is about releasing opposition, and the second one releasing struggle, and then the third one releasing limitation, all to imprint harmony. And the legs, it's all to imprint action, but it's releasing constriction and then releasing victimization. So those 4 layers that I listed at the very beginning of your human energy field, I go into detail here for you. And in this picture, it also adds a 5th layer, etheric, but we don't reference that in integrative energy. So the innermost layer is your physical. And as I'm doing a clearing, I start at that layer. And this is your somatic sensations, injuries, traumas, and disease. And as I'm doing a clearing, if I am guided to stop, if there's too much energy there that is not ready to fully be cleared, I stop. It's very important to do that, because if there's something that's manifested on a physical level in your life, and we jump to the more outer layers, that could be traumatic. It could be something you're not ready to address quite yet. There may be physical symptoms that need to be addressed in your life before we could process the further layers, such as emotion is the next one, and then the next one being mental. So emotional layer is emotions and feelings. So sometimes we need relief on the physical level before we could begin to process that. And so then the next is the mental layer. And this is more the limiting beliefs, ideas, thoughts, or perceptions of the world. So same thing with that. If you're, for example, feeling a lot of grief about something, you need to process the emotion of grief before you begin to process your beliefs around grief. That could be quite traumatizing, or something you're just not ready to process yet. You're not there on your journey yet. And for some people, that could be 2 days, and some people 2 months. And for one issue, you could really understand it quite quickly, and another one may take a little more time. And then we move to the spiritual layer, which is important to note that all the other layers we're talking about could have that spiritual component behind all of it, which can make it difficult to process if it's not on a conscious level. And so when we get to the spiritual layer, that's where we could see, oh, there's a connection to perhaps a past life, or a deceased loved one, ancestral. And as you can see, it's also your connection to divine, angels, spirit guides, guardians, teachers, ascended masters, karmic soul lessons. So we might clear all the layers and then get there, and there's some energy there. And so then we could understand that that's the final step of processing, like we were using, for example, the guilt. Maybe there's a past life connection there, or your connection to divine, or let's say your mom who passed away. So there could be all those layers contributing. So in a healing, it's just really great to finish it and for you to be directed to what emotion and what layer. So you have you leave with tools on where to direct your healing. And I also incorporate through this whole process my tarot and oracle cards. And so we pull some cards at the beginning, and I'm guided to which decks to use for each client. And then on each of these layers, I also have chakra decks that I pull for the different chakras. And so each area where there is some energy that needs more healing, we go deeper with those cards to really get guidance and get some affirmations, maybe some mantras, things you can work on until our next session. And coming back to the Soulstar. And this is the Soulstar clearing, using the power of the heart wave to bring our soul's mission alive. So what is the Soulstar? A lot of people are just familiar with the 7 chakras. And so the 8th chakra is your Soulstar. And that is, like I was saying earlier, it's about 4 feet all around in your human energy field. And it's in the spiritual layer that we were just referring to. And it is the cellular memory area for the energy of your soul's mission. It's the book of your soul, the patterns of your karmic memory, and the complete plan for your soul's mission in this lifetime. And when we do a clearing, we actually start at area 2, and then do 3, then 4, and then we come back and do area 1. And it's very important because once we've cleared the whole body, then once we do the Soulstar clearing, all that energy and healing could come through all the other chakras and areas now that they're nice and cleared. So this slide, the heart wave, aligning with the energy of our soul's mission. So the heart wave I use with that Soulstar clearing, and with some of the other processes I do. It's a beautiful breathing technique that involves envisioning and focused breathing. And once you have a session with me, you are equipped with how to complete this, and you could do this on your own at any time. And it's a wonderful grounding, relaxation, breathing technique you could do anywhere. Wouldn't recommend driving because it puts you in a deep relaxation and energetic state. But it's a wonderful tool for you to have. And so it involves a natural flow of energy that moves like a wave through cerebral spinal fluid in your spinal column. And it's a 10-second breath in a macrocosmic orbit energy path from your feet up the back of your body to your soul star and back down the front of your body like a figure 8, like an infinity symbol. And so we would breathe in 5 seconds from your feet, as if you're scooping energy from the center of the earth up your body, up to your soul star. Take 5 seconds and exhale. Imagine scooping energy from the center of the universe and then bringing it back down through your body, just like a wave. So we use that in several of my different services. So envisioning our soul's mission, creating your vision board and the HeartNet. So after we've done the clearing of area 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then back up to 1, we then work on your vision board. And I also sell this service separate, where if you want to skip the 2, 3, 4, let's say maybe you just had a session with me and you just want to work on your Soulstar and then really zero in on your vision board, you're ready to really put it into action, because it's a wonderful manifestation tool. That is an option that I sell separate. But in the full session, this would come after the Soulstar clearing. And this is about understanding your soul's mission. And this starts with knowing your heart's desires. And the images we see and the feelings in our heart is our soul speaking to us. So that imagination that we're often told is a waste of time and stop doing that and start doing your math, and the things we're told as a little child, is actually our magical superpowers of manifesting what we want. And it's our soul talking to us. It's really our divine connection. So in the vision board, we tap back into that and we allow it to speak to us. So it's a process of meditating on the mental collage of what would fill your heart with happiness and joy. So the things that make you light up, that just are that sometimes your ego maybe is telling you it's just not possible for you, that is truly what you're meant for, and you will succeed at it once you put action steps in place. So whatever brings you that happiness and joy, whatever feels complete. And so we then use what's called a HeartNet, which is a powerful tool for manifesting while meditating on the elements of your vision board. So this is a wonderful process. I also, on my meetup group, once a week, I offer a free service of the integrative energy healing, where I do the whole package. I do that every other week, alternating with every other week where I just do the Soulstar and vision board. And we spend a lot of time on the vision board activity, whereas in the full complete one, we don't spend as much time on the vision board. So I urge you to check both out. Both of those are free. I do graciously receive donations for it. And then I will get to my other services in just a second. So another healing that I provide is my empowerment healing. And this is a powerful technique to heal restricting effects of our past and imprint the expectation for empowerment and expansion in our future. So I start at your crown or seventh chakra, channeling integrative energy through my angelic heart link, imprinting the empowerment imprint down through all 9 integration points, and finish with your soul star, your 8th chakra. So just like in the regular healing, I go through area 2, 3, 4, then back up to 1, but I'm not going through the triggering and releasing and integrating process. It's more of a meditative process where I read some beautiful messages about each of the angels. We call in each angel one by one. So it is tremendous, beautiful energy and joy and love that you feel through the whole process. And I offer this service on Meetup 3 days a week with card readings, and that is for a very affordable price of $5. It's a 10-minute card reading with this healing, and then I also provide it as an individual service. So another service I provide is Heartbeams, and so these are angelic heart link. We created our angelic heart link with heartwave energy. With Earth anchored permanently where we create it, growing stronger by each person passing through it. So it's literally how it sounds. We will create just like this beautiful picture, almost like a beam of angelic energy wherever you would like to create it. It's really great for house clearings or in your office. If you'd like to schedule a session, you could create this Heartbeam right at the entrance into your office, right into the entrance of your children's bedroom, wherever you would like in your house. And it grows stronger and stronger every person who passes through it. It also provides a blessing from alignment with angelic energy, heartwave resonance with the Heartbeam. So we use that breathing. an increased state of well-being, activation of your soul's mission, and a mini IET clearing. So it's kind of a little boost. And then you, in a session, whatever time allows, we could create those for you. So that's a wonderful process. So here's that information. So I advertise on Etsy. So I go into more of a description of each of those services there if you want to check that out, or you could just email me directly and we could get that scheduled. So here they're listed. The intuitive integrative energy therapy healing and tarot and oracle card reading is $60. It takes about 2 hours. These are introductory prices. I'm just getting my business started. And so, yeah, so these are very, very great affordable prices for you to receive healing. And the next option is the Visionboard Soulstar clearing, also with the tarot and oracle card reading for 40. And then I have the empowerment healing with the card reading for 40. And then the Heartbeam with a card reading for 30, and then just a card reading for $20. So, like I said, the first thing's about 2 hours. The vision board would be about an hour and a half. Empowerment healing would be about an hour, and the Heartbeam and or card reading would also be about an hour, I would think, and then just the card reading would be about 30 minutes, just to um, give you the heads up if you're looking to schedule. And these are the other ways you can reach me. So there's my meetup group and my YouTube channel. And I post all my stuff on Twitter. And then that's where I receive donations through PayPal or Buy Me a Coffee. So for the YouTube, it's just like my meetup. They're both called Tabra's Tabernacle of Energy Healing. So if you don't want to write that big long link down, if you just search, they should come right up for you. So if you have any questions or feedback, you could please reach out to me on my email. I'm posting this on YouTube, so you could ask in the comments on the video. And I really appreciate everybody tuning in, and I look forward to serving you, helping you on your journey towards healing and really tapping into your soul's mission and bringing it alive for you. So please reach out, and namaste.